Hello everyone, this is Susie Q, Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. Today I have Katie Lynn with me, and in the background you'll see her two sisters, Maggie Mae, and Maggie Mae is holding little Abbie Rose. This is my second take on Theme Thursday. I did do a video yesterday, but I ended up taking it down, and I'll explain that to you in just a moment. But I wanted to show you Katie Lynn's dress because the theme for this week is the first theme, the main theme is caps and gowns, and then the alternate theme is tiny prints on clothes. So for the I didn't have a cap and gown to do, but I found this dress that it's a Peter Rabbit dress, and it has little tiny flowers all over it, and it's also got little tiny Peter Rabbits on it. And I'm going to try to stay out of the shadow as I show you. But this was a gift from Suzanne of Suzanne's Babies. Last year, I believe it was, and I wanted to put it on Katie Lynn for Theme Thursday. So that's what she's wearing for Theme Thursday, and I hope that you enjoy seeing her in it. I dressed her in it yesterday as part of the video, but since she's already dressed, I thought, well, I'm just going to show her already dressed in her theme. And then she's wearing these cute little shoes. They're like little denim shoes that go with the, they kind of coordinate with the color in the flowers and in the Peter Rabbit with the satin bow, and then it's got satin edging. And then I also had put a cloth diaper on her with some little diaper cover that has lace on the bottom. And I just thought I would show that to you because this is my favorite part of babies wearing these type of diaper covers, little bloomers. They just look so cute with the little lace edging like that. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and put Katie Lynn down in her rocking chair down here so that she can continue to watch the process of little Abbie Rose. Abbie Rose is the one that I'm going to be changing today into the Tiny Prints, P-R-I-N-T-S theme. So, but I just wanted to bring her on with her sister Maggie Mae because, you know, these two are inseparable. All three sisters are just, they have such a good time together. But for some reason, I just have a hard time bringing, you know, Maggie Mae on without bringing Abbie Rose on, because Abbie Rose was made specifically by her sculptor, Ping Lau, to be Maggie Mae's baby sister. And so I have a hard time separating them. But let me go ahead and I'll put Abbie Rose here for just a moment. I'll lay her down on the bed. And then Katie Lynn, I'm sorry. How could I have made that mistake? Maggie Mae is wearing last week's Theme Thursday of Under the Sea, and she's got her mermaid scales print dress on. So I'll go ahead and put her down here along with her sister, Katie Lynn, and we're going to bring Abbie Rose back up. And I also wanted to note that I am participating in Theme Thursday too, because I have a blouse on with small print, and it's got little tiny dragonflies on it. And then I'm also wearing the dragonfly necklace that matches perfectly with this color in the dragonfly that Carrie's Little Cuties had sent me as part of some Happy Mail. I believe it was last year, or might have been the year before. I've lost track, but I've had it ever since, and I love the necklace, and I love wearing it when I have my dragonfly shirt on. Okay, everyone, let's go ahead and get started, and I will show you what we're going to be changing little Abbie Rose into. So the main part of the outfit, it's actually a corduroy like little jumper, and it's got a little gray mouse with a butterfly. But the main part of the theme, the tiny prints, is when I saw this little onesie. It's got super, super tiny little prints all over it. It's little like orangey pink flowers. Little tiny, tiny. And I wanted to match that up or coordinate that with this little jumper. And some of you may recognize this jumper. This is one of my favorite outfits, and I love corduroy fabric as well. And then underneath that, she's going to be wearing the sort of melon-colored, I call it orangey pink, but I think it's like it's actually melon-colored little bloomers. And then the shoes are going to be sort of like the accent, and they are a like a sea green or a foam green color, and they have the same color of little flowers that are in the onesie that she's going to be wearing. And then the socks, they also coordinate. And then the little bows are also the melon color. So that's what little Abbie Rose is going to be wearing today. So let's go ahead and get started and get her all changed up into her outfit. So yeah, I wanted to explain a little bit why I took yesterday's video down. I wanted to say that living out here in the country is very, very, very different than living in the city. And it's sort of like if you were to all of a sudden move from the city into the country, it would be quite a culture shock for you. Because in the country, we we have to take care of ourselves, especially outside of the town limits. And we live, way out in the country, and so we basically have to fend for ourselves. And sometimes things that we do, oh, excuse me, that's the phone. Hi everyone, I'm sorry I took that little break there. That was my phone, my landline telephone, and so I needed to answer that. Anyway, I was talking about the difference in between the city and living way out in the country. And anyway, I told a story yesterday that was that I think was a little bit, that might have been alarming to some people, some of my dolly friends. And so when I got a couple of comments that they weren't bad comments at all. They were just they seemed alarmed at what I was, what I had to go through yesterday, or actually, let's see, it was the day before yesterday. Anyway, I decided that I would take the video down because I want to keep my channel just, a happy place. I don't want to alarm people. I try the best that I can to keep it, my happy place and your happy place, so that, when you come to my channel that it's just going to be, everything's good. So, that's why I decided to take it down, and, because it's, and I want to go back to, the part about living out in the country is, we do have to fend for ourselves because, we're not close to, like living in a city, you're close to people that can come out and help you. But anyway, I wanted to apologize if I didn't, I answered quite a few comments yesterday, but if you put a comment on my channel and I didn't answer you. I apologize for that. I took the video down because I just didn't want anyone to be alarmed. So anyway, I'm really sorry if I alarmed anyone. So today's another day, and I'm loving her, little Abbie Rose, in this this little onesie. And let me go ahead and turn her around here. Yeah, she's such a cutie. So yeah, I know when my my adult daughter is living with us temporarily right now, and she's a city girl all the way. And you know, I was a city girl too until I moved out here. Let's see, after I retired, I've lived out here for about 10 years, but we've had the property for like I think 18 or 19 years. Anyways, when my daughter came out to live with us temporarily, I discovered what a culture shock it was for people to come out here, because things like, okay, each season we have a different kind of insect that likes to invade our houses. And like, for example, right now, not right now, but this started probably about a month ago, we started getting ladybugs. And the ladybugs out here, they come in swarms. What they do is they come in about October, around October time frame. So they came last year in around October. And what they do is they swarm around and then they hibernate. And so what happened is when our weather started getting warmer this winter, they started coming out in droves. And so my daughter, who lives in the farmhouse, was getting exasperated because of the fact of, I think I'm going to have to put this on over her head. Her little chubby wubby legs are kind of stopping this from going up. So we're just do it the opposite way. Anyways, she was getting frustrated at all the ladybugs that were inside the house, because they do come inside the house and they are annoying. They're nuisances. And they're not the sweet little nice ladybugs that, like for example, in California. I was born and raised in California, and so I know all about the insects that come. And the ladybugs there in California are, you know, they're nice little ladybugs. They don't come in swarms. People actually love them to be in their gardens because they eat pests. They keep little natty pests away. So, but the ladybugs that are here, they are a nuisance because they come in droves, and they give off this terrible scent. If you just touch them, they give off a horrible scent. And so anyway, my daughter is getting exasperated with all the ladybugs. And so, you know, that's one culture shock, because when you live in the city, it's kind of rare to see a bug inside your home, because there's ways to control that. But see, our property is in the country, you know, it's in the woods, in the sticks, so to speak. So, you know, we are in their habitat. And it's not them invading us, it's us that invaded them. And so we all just have to learn to live together somehow. But, you know, that's one thing I wanted to say about, you know, culture shock. I remember when I moved from California and I got my first, I actually moved from California in 1999. I first moved to Virginia, to Northern Virginia. I was given a promotion opportunity along with my boss, and so we moved, and not together, you know, our families moved. And anyway, I remember the very first time I was in this really nice office, and there was no bugs or anything like that, and they kept the office really, somehow they kept the office bug free. But we were up on the top floor, so of course, flies and things like that wouldn't be, anxious to get way up there. Anyways, long story short, I saw a fly one day in my office, and I thought, what the heck is this fly doing here, And I wasn't used to seeing bugs in my office. But anyway, that that's how it goes, It's just whatever living environment you're used to is what you're going to be used to. And so out here, I am very used to living in living out in the country, fending for myself, my husband and I. And so I don't give it a second thought as to what I need to do. But I know that, some people might be alarmed that don't have to deal, on their own with things that come up. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of explain, why I took my video down, in case you saw the video up one moment and then the next moment you couldn't access it. Okay, so Abbie Rose, I'm going to be putting her little shoes and socks on, so I'm going to move the camera down to her little pudgy feetsies. She actually doesn't have pudgy feetsies. They're little tiny. They're just little tiny. And they're just adorable. So let's go ahead and put her shoes and socks on. Yeah, she's just smiling away. I just love this sculpt. This is the Autumn Sculpt by Ping Lau. And like I said, she was made specifically by Ping Lau to be Maggie Mae's little sister. Maggie Mae is the Mila Sculpt by Ping Lau. And so I love knowing the fact that one artist made two different sculpts that were like a set to be together. So yeah, get these little shoes on her. I like this. This is sort of, this green is sort of like an accent color to the orangey, the melon color, and this pretty like, I don't know what color you would call that, like a violet red, really pretty. But I wanted to give her an accent color along with her outfit today. And then she's done. And there she is. Isn't she adorable? I just love this little girl. So does Maggie Mae, Katie Lynn. I like that her little ponies kind of stick out like that. It's just so cute. Okay, everyone. I just wanted to come on today and do another Theme Thursday. So anyway, again, I apologize to anyone that was offended or, was alarmed by my little story yesterday. I'm very sorry. But I came on today to do another Theme Thursday to make up for it, hopefully. So anyway, here she is in all of her cuteness. Hope you all are having a good day today. It's Friday. And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Hope to see you again soon. And until we meet again, bye-bye.